Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we're going to be drawing Vulpix, so let's check it out. Okay, so starting off with the face, I'm just going to draw like a U shape basically, just to go from the ears right down to the chin, and it's just going to look like a U. Yeah, really easy to do. Everyone can draw like a big U in the shape. So I'll try and break this down. It's a really easy to follow shape so that you should be able to get something that looks a bit like what I've done. And then down here at the bottom, we're going to draw just a little button nose. It's like a rounded off triangle. Okay, try and get it in the middle. And then starting in the near the eye, we're just going to go round and up and loop back down, and then have sort of a flat bottom to the eye. So where we start with the nose side, you can see we cut back in just a bit higher to make kind of a lowercase a sort of shape, because it's got a little tail sticking out. Okay, next up we're going to start off with some sort of zigzag lines just to show where the fur goes next to the ears. So the first one's going to be nice big, and then it's going to go littler towards the top of the head. Make sure you leave loads of room in the middle, because Vulpix has got some hair in the middle as well. And then draw sort of a leaf shape going out from there, and that's the inside of the ear. And then we'll pop the sort of outside of the ear, just the one side on the tops.
Ryan Little.
So for the hair in the middle, we're just going to bring it down in these sort of curved shapes. And when we get to the middle, we're going to curve it from the other side, and then just join them all down. And the hair on top is sort of more rounded. So we're going to start in the middle, and it's going to be 3 hoops, sort of like upside down U's. So we're just going to do 1 in the middle, and then 2 little ones each side. Cool, hopefully you've got something that looks a bit like that. So next up, we're going to start with the shoulders, and we're going to curve round towards the middle and leave about 1 centimetre in the middle, just so you've got a bit of room for the hands to go in. So if you watch this bit first, so you can see how much room to leave. So we do 1 shoulder, and it goes down to join the arm and that other one, and then starting right in the middle, we kind of make a V shape that's curved up, and then on the other side just the same. And then this is like the arms, and then we're just going to add 3 little hoops for the toes, and then join it up for their foot. Cool, right, so next up we've got to put the back legs on. So these are kind of like, if you imagine it was a face, they're kind of like ear shapes, but a bit squarer. So we kind of go out in this sort of shape. You could imagine that could be an ear, and then we're just going to add those hoops back on, and that's the back legs and the foot, and then just do the other side. Try and get similar sort of shape, and then those little hoops for the toes. And then this bit on the chest, just to show where the different colour goes. Lovely. Alright, so next up is the tail. So we're going to make a little circle shape, and it's going to like a spiral, and it's going to go clockwise, and we're just join it on up to the body. And then we're just going to do the same again for the next one. If you're enjoying these videos, don't forget to subscribe, because it really helps the videos to grow and go out to more people. So if you get a chance, make sure you subscribe and give us a like. So on the next side, we're going to do the spiral the opposite way. Go around and join it to the body, and then put a line across the bottom. And then again, spiral, going anti-clockwise. And then the final one, you can't really see the spiral, so you just pop a big sort of hoop on the top. Right, and I think just to make her look a bit cuter, we're going to add some highlights in the eyes. Oh, and I think I forgot to put in, there's a different colour on the feet part, so we're just going to do some little lines just to show where the different colour bit goes on her feet. Right, that's looking lovely. So next up, it's time to colour it. So for this, I've just chosen some different oranges, a couple of browns, and then for the eyes, a few more greys. And all I'm doing is colouring in the face and the body bits orange. The inside bits of fur are going to be a bit darker orange, and then sort of shadow parts are kind of a brown colour. And then when I get to the tail and the hair, those bits are really a bit of a brighter orange. If you're doing this with pencil crayons, maybe you might have to make the different shades of orange, maybe just press down at different levels of pressure. So if you're doing a bright orange, maybe press down harder, or maybe you can paint it as well. Or sometimes I use a mixture of pencil crayons or felt tips as well. So after I've done this, I get myself a gel pen out and use that for the highlight parts. So it's just a white pen, and you can put spots in the eyes to make it a bit more twinkly, and also just on the tops where the sunlight might hit, just to make it look a bit more 3D and a bit more highlighted. So just makes everything pop out a little bit more. And then to make her pop right out the page, I just add a really a dirty yellow around the outside, and I do a few movement marks. I think that looks lovely. So if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to subscribe and like, and then I'll see you next time. Peace.